Today's a good day to work towards our independence. Okay, so we are going out on another hunt to find the white stag, which is good. Hopefully we can complete this event chain before I get too bored of being a hunter. But moreover, it's time to improve Winterfell. It's time to make some improvements to our castle. And I think the most important thing that we could do is add a castle town. We do have a little bit of a break financially there. And so we have a little bit of money saved up from all the wars and everything. It'll take a little less than a year to finish. So we'll do that. That'll increase our tax income by 1.5. So we'll continue to advance, and hopefully we can build up Winterfell into a pretty decent and formidable castle. Winterfell's a good place to do all the things that we have in mind for right now, and then later on keep on expanding. And there were some questions yesterday about the goals involved with this playthrough in particular. But whenever you have an opportunity to play as a Lannister that was king in the North and is now Lord Paramount of the North, it's one of those opportunities to kind of change up the timeline, so to speak. The series is so focused on these families, and whenever you have two families that should hate each other and do, and we have one of them almost die out and the other house take over their seat, I wanted to see what chaos would happen. And Tywin's not a great character, but his situation was so unique that I had to try to play. And so we've made him a little bit better than what he was, but it's all about how to maintain the grip on the North. It's all about how to maintain our very fragile hold on what is ours currently, and also try our best to enact change in the Iron Throne. So we have Tommen to the south, and yes, we could play as Tommen and press his claims on the Iron Throne, but we've been king of the Iron Throne before, so we wanted to do something different. Our custom house playthrough, our goal is to eventually take over and do a little feudal kingdom down here in the south, and we may try to do something a little different too with this playthrough. But right now we're going to focus on regaining independence and strengthening our forces so that when the time comes, we can continue to be independent and stay that way. Look, here's that chance to get brawny again. Not the type of paper towel, but I didn't get it. Man, 20%. 20% is just good enough to make you think you have a chance, and just bad enough to never happen. But I won't give up. Okay, so Castletown finished, and now it's time to build private farms. We need private farms 1 and 177 gold to get that up to the next level. So private farms 1, starting to build now, and let's see how quickly we can get that done. Uh-oh. When I'm out on a hunt, a large pack of wolves is ahead, and they look hungry, and so 60% chance of no effect, 25% chance I get wounded, 10% chance I get maimed and severely injured, or 5% chance I die. I guess no effect. I don't really want to go fight in the melees right now. I mean, I will eventually. Yeah, I'm not injured or anything. That's good. That's good. The hounds are more alert this morning than I've ever seen them. Something stupendous must be awaiting us. What are we waiting for? Let's do it. Hopefully we can find Our hunting party has cornered a large bear. A small argument amongst the hunters regarding who should kill the bear has nearly turned into a brawl. 75% chance no effect, 10% chance gain 1 martial, 10% chance wounded, 5% chance maimed. Let's just solve it already. Grand Hunt is over. It was truly a noble endeavor and a true challenge of our martial abilities. Okay. We're almost there with the private farms. And we have enough money to continue to go with Castletown. So we'll be able to continue to improve our income, and hopefully we can continue on that trend. I had to break up a fight between my son Tywin and another child today. Tywin's heart is filled with envy. Envious is only good for intrigue. Let's talk to Tywin about kindness. Tywin's doing really well. He has zealous, which helps with martial. He is humble. We're about to take care of the envious part of this, but he's a skilled fighter, and he has a high base on a lot of his stuff. Base 6 diplomacy with envious taking a little bit away. Base 7 stewardship, and base 9 learning, which is awesome. So I think if we talk to him about kindness, we may lose some intrigue, but we gain some diplomacy. And the vassal's opinions are much higher, so that we need that going forward. We didn't get it. Okay, but that's okay. We still didn't get envious, and that helps. We need to find Tywin a good marriage match. No, I don't want to be your commander, Aegon. Let's see if we can find... Actually, let's advance one day. There we go. Private farms just finished building. So now we can go in and do level 2 of Castletown. About another year, and that'll be finished. And I wanted to see if there was any maybe opportunity for us to marry any of the noble families around. She's already betrothed. You know what? We really need some good congenital traits. I mean, that's what we really need. So let's search. I'll show you how I do the searching. In case you're unfamiliar, I usually do women not in prison, not married, who are not rulers. Actually, they could be rulers. That's fine. Within diplomatic range. And for religion, of my religion group, because religion is the biggest factor with marriage. Okay, and then I usually filter by age, because there's some old unmarried women that we don't need to worry about in terms of trying to find a good match for our son. So we're going to scroll down probably to probably the oldest we'll go is like 18. Okay, there's a quick girl here. What I really should do, okay, so we'll search for genius. There's this girl who's a genius. There's a 34-year-old. There's an 11-year-old right here. Redford in the Vale. Will they accept a betrothal between her and Tywin? Yes, they will. We lose a little prestige from marrying a courtier. What about this girl? Between her and Tywin. 14 prestige, and we lose 100 for marrying the relative of a lord. That's a little bit better. You know? I think that's a better option. She's playful. Indolent's not great because it could turn out to be gluttonous. But willful's fine. and then genius gives our kids a chance to be geniuses. So let's do that. Let's arrange betrothal between her and Tywin. Genius is one of those traits that just is OP, really. It's massively beneficial, and so it's always the first one I search for, and rarely there's ever a good match. So that kind of was a little lucky. Well, this is unexpected. Early this morning, a party of armed men arrived at the gate of Winterfell. They came on the orders of King Aegon VI to arrest me and take me to King's Landing for judgment. My own guard subdued these men, so they can't take me by force. But what shall I do now? Why are they here to arrest me? I mean, that's ridiculous. We're not ready to declare war yet. Well, this sucks. Submit myself peacefully. And see if I can't figure out exactly what it is that is going on. Okay, so the next in line to build is Patrol Post 1. We need to do that to increase private farms to small estates, and we need small estates 2 to increase to Castletown 3. So, Patrol Post is next, garrison size plus 5%, heavy infantry plus 15. Let's do it. Also, I'm still in jail. Okay, so just taking a quick look at the opinions view of the North, we're actually doing pretty good. All of our vassals, except for one, Lord John of Cape Kraken, have a positive opinion of us. And he's got -2, and it's mostly due to him being zealous and me being, you know, not old gods. And I do wonder if there's a way to convert to the old gods, because honestly, that's really religious differences is one of the only negative opinion modifiers that my vassals have of me. And then those that are zealous have a -25, which is not great. And also I'm Wroth, so if they're patient, it kind of throws a monkey wrench into things. But what will you accept as a gift? Oh, 15 gold. Yeah, let's do that. Increase your opinion of me. Now all of my vassals have a positive opinion of me, which is fantastic. Really, really good. I was just tired of seeing gray in the Realms view. I'm going to actually turn on the direct vassals view for right now, just for a little while, just to kind of change things up a little bit, because it's great. Gray's a nice color, but it kind of overtakes everything for a little while there. So, yeah, still need to get out of jail. I can't even begin to like request trial by combat or anything like that. I'm just imprisoned because Aegon's, you know, being well. Our son died under suspicious circumstances. Now we have a new heir. And, wow. You know, he was on his way to being really, really good. But it's time for Garion to step up. And so far, things are going okay for him. I need to be his guardian, though, so I need to get out of jail. And I think we're just going to do a small private funeral for my son. I don't have a ton of gold to spend on a huge feast right now, so let's take full control of his marrying ability, and let's assign guardian to... I probably can't even know because I'm in jail. Okay, I need to figure out how to get out of jail, for sure. Well, it looks like I just got released from prison. I don't know exactly what happened, but cool, and I'm immediately going hunting. Oh God, I don't understand. Decline your position of High Admiral, and decline that as well. So I think I need to be the guardian of my son. That needs to be the first thing. Assign guardian. me right there. That way I have kind of some control over the childhood traits that develop later on. We're going to pay for a very good education for our son. And hopefully that leads us to having a better heir. Hopefully. Maybe. Check out Howland Reed's grandson. Formidable fighter at the age of 14. 15 intrigue. I mean, this kid's going to be crazy. So I figured while I was in this view, I would give kind of an overview of kind of what my goal is from now on with this playthrough, and that's I want to get a Lannister on every Lord Paramount ship in the Iron Throne, including the Iron Throne itself. I think the first step to doing that is to get Tommen on the Iron Throne. And so I'm forbidden from making any factions at the moment and joining any hostile factions. And there's none currently for Tommen. And really it's because Tommen's not a great character. I mean, he has decent stats, but not really a great character turnout on that. So I think... Oh, Tommen died. This kid looks exactly like Tommen. Wow, Tommen was killed in battle by Sir Kyle Aaron. Wow. The son of Harry the Heir. Wow. Goodness gracious. Okay, so that means Tydos, who is married to Joanna Lannister. Wow. Who's the son of Tybalt or the daughter of Tybalt of Castamere. Okay. Wow. So Tommen's son, I mean, didn't turn out great, but didn't turn out that bad. A decent character. Tommen's daughter has great stewardship. Anyway, sorry, I got a little distracted there. The goal would be to find... He has a weak claim on the Kingdom of the Iron Throne, which means I don't think a faction can be started for him. I'll have to check once I'm able to start factions again. But it's to get a Lannister on the Iron Throne, which means we're going to have to overthrow the Targaryens. The other side of this is marrying into each one of the ruling families in Westeros. I think the hardest one's going to be the Iron Islands because of the whole religious side of it. They want drowned god followers, basically. And it's probably not going to happen very quickly. Man, I'm getting distracted again. Wow, Theon died against a White Walker. I think I knew that. Wow. But I do believe the Iron Islands are going to be the hardest one to kind of get a Lannister on board with. But for the most part, I mean, the Vale marrying into should be fine. Same thing with the Trident. I don't necessarily want to be marrying into the Freys, but, you know, it just happens. Dany is currently on the seat right here, and we have a Lannister marrying regular marriage, the heir not only to the Iron Throne but to the Stormlands, and so maybe we can work it out to where you know, somebody with Lannister blood at least ends up with the Stormlands, and we can work it out from there. Look at the Westerlands owns quite a bit of the Stormlands already, but I do believe that, you know, Dorne should be fairly easy to marry into, and through intrigue and assassinations, getting a Lannister there. Same thing with the Reach, but we definitely want to start that process and get as many Lannisters on every Lord Paramountcy in the whole of the Iron Throne. Currently 2 out of the 7 quote-unquote kingdoms, even though there's 8. Yeah, there's 8. Because we still have the Trident, the Vale, the Reach, the Stormlands, Dorne, and the Iron Islands. and that's 6, and we currently have 2. So yeah, technically 8, but that's okay. We'll figure it out as we kind of go along on how exactly that's going to happen. It might take a couple generations, but that is the goal, is to replace every major family in Westeros with a Lannister, and we'll do that through strategic marriages and intrigue and all of that. And we're pretty close to having patrol posts done. Let's see if we can push this forward. There we go, patrol posts built. We've managed to increase the tax modifier in Winterfell by like 5 gold, just over 5 gold from the very beginning of this episode. Actually, almost 6 from the beginning of this episode. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, and a little exciting. Maybe we'll get the nickname the Builder. I don't know if that can supersede the Hunter, but yeah, that would be good if we could manage that. I also wonder, it shouldn't be that long before we can put Jojen's son as our Master-at-Arms with his formidable fighter. Maybe he can teach our kids to be a formidable fighter. That would be cool. That'd be a good, that'd be a really good and fun way to have an heir be raised up. But yeah, I'm excited, and let me know down in the comment section if you guys are on board with everything with this series. But more than anything, I love hearing from you guys, and as long as this playthrough continues to be fun, we'll continue to power through and make good episodes and all that kind of stuff. I'm having fun with the custom house playthrough. I'm having fun with trying to fix the Targaryen playthrough, and hopefully at some point that'll return. It's gonna take a while. I figured out what the bug is. It's just a matter of fixing it, and you guys will appreciate it once I release that episode. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you aren't already, join the Bear Pack, make this community great. I can't tell you how awesome it is to have so much interaction with this community. I'm always amazed whenever an episode comes out and all of a sudden comments are coming in and people are liking the video. And so yeah, make sure you subscribe if you aren't already. Hit the little bell notification to get constant updates on when we upload. And I'm really excited. You guys are amazing, and I will see you next time.